What's up, YouTubes? How's it going? How's it going? What did we do here? No, not again. Not again. What did we do? Come on. We need to stop this base building stuff. But if you want to, you can test this out. So it's a little fun to do. A little fun to play around with. I've been enjoying it. Came up with another design, another day, another design. So let's take a peek at it, test it out. Let's try it on P, and let's see what it can do. Now we're hoping that we get a spawn on the back. We want to test the back to see if they force them all the way around. I know that we're not using zigzags in this current version, but we potentially could. There's a secret to get it to do the zigzag, and we might do it. Do a zigzag way up here at some point. I have an idea how to get the zigzag in, but not giving out secrets just yet. Some people that are looking at it could probably figure it out in like 10 seconds time, but I'm trying to keep the secret for myself for the time being. It's mine. It's mine. But some will figure it out. You can probably put a zigzag right here, but not doing that right now. We're gonna see how it performs, hoping for some back spawns. Cross your fingers. We're gonna see if they attack the walls or not. What do you guys think? What does it look like? What is this monstrosity? It's interesting. It's definitely interesting. I like the look though. I like the large waves to it. There we go. Kill them off. Don't let them stun my stuff. Thank you. There we go. Murdered. Now they do have a chance of attacking the front because we only have it 3 thick. 4 thick is where you have, you know, less likelihood of them attacking through. We're taking more of a risk on this one, but it's fun. These hallways are enjoyable. I definitely do love them. I like how they bounce back and forth, and because Reaper's special ability is the AoE, he bounces back and forth and does that, clears it up. So this really takes advantage of Reaper, and I think if you had a Santa, it would do really good too, or Moldanica. So that's a back corner spawn there. This is where we're testing it. Are they going to attack there? No, they're going all the way around. They're going all the way around, so this is good. This is good indeed. So I feel good. I feel good so far. So that means in the back they will not break through. We did make it thick enough to do this. What is this? Like a spider on top or something? I don't know. It's an interesting design. Interesting design. I wonder if this sort of looks like the new hero that's coming out, the Destroyer or something like that, or whatever he's called. Something like that. I don't remember what he's called. Destroyer, I think. I can't. Yeah, I think he's the Destroyer. So, who's he going after? I think he's going Pumpkin Duke? Nope. He's going after Vlad Dracula, but Vlad Dracula has the revive, so that's fine. You're going to get some Pumpkin Duke proxy. It's going to bounce back and forth between these two heroes, and the boss will be dead in the corridor. So just a little bit left and the boss is dead. So it's an interesting setup. It does work with P and Q, but I don't think it would be that useful on S. Maybe it is. Maybe some people with like really good heroes could make this work on S or T. Maybe possible, but I think this is more of a Q and below kind of base. Maybe it would work on S or T, I don't know, but it's pretty interesting. Think about it. You're completely protected from back spawns. The only thing that can get you on the back spawn is air. Anything that can fly across here, you're protected. They're going to go around. Front spawns, they're going to go in through there. So this is sort of really forcing them into this hole. Everything comes down this hallway or this hallway, and that's about it. So that's interesting, but there are some risks to this because we're making this 3 thick. potential heroes can come too close to the wall and get aggro through the wall, and they'll bust through the wall. So that's a potential risk. You got to know your risks. When you go for 3 thick walls, you run that risk. But it's a risk-rewards kind of thing, and I think the rewards are going to be delicious. Delicious indeed. 2, 3, 4, 5. So, you might be able to do something with it. What do you guys think? Looks to be interesting to me. Yeah, it could be cool. So, I think this is more for lower level kind of stuff, but yeah, it's still fun. In fact, this could be good for being put in the center, like dead smack center. Because that really forces everything down into these 2 hallways. Everything into those 2 hallways. But is that a good thing? I don't know. I don't. Wow. They got thunder strikes. Evil thunder strikes. Okay, hopefully we can get a little, since they're all going in this little hallway, we should do some good damage here. Come on, proc, Vlad Dracula, there you go. Vlad Dracula. Good stuff indeed. Just these 2 left should be able to clean up these 2 buildings. Looking good, looking good. So yeah, what should we call this? I didn't even look at the new hero, the Destroyer, what the heck it's called. I'll have to look him up. It's either Destroyer or Desolator or something with a D, I think. I think we'll call this that, maybe. I don't know. Because this one seems like it's more friendly for melee. More melee friendly. So this is that back spawn that we're talking about. We do survive it. And they will retarget. Well, nope, they won't because the building is still up. So there we go. Clean them up. There we go. So that back is very interesting indeed. Make him wrap all the way around. I'm just trying to think of for Q that really gives you extra time on that stupid Atlanta core. And back spawns you're not going to care about as much. So I don't know. It's interesting indeed. It is interesting. I don't know what to think of it. I told you about this the other day. You know, one of the thoughts that I was having, that you could make it like a wrap around, and it does work. It does work. I don't know what to make of it yet. I don't know if it's powerful, if it's too powerful, or if it's just right. I gotta put a few more tests into it. What do you guys think of it? We're basically forcing even every single back spawn to run around and come all the way in. You're completely protected from these back spawns. Maybe not fully. That boss does a little something different to it. No, he's still running around. We're gonna probably lose this one though. Maybe not. Nah, we're gonna lose it. How is Vlad Dracula staying up? Dear God. Pumpkin Duke, you are crazy. That's a 9/9 Pumpkin Duke, that's why. Pumpkin Duke was procking and just would not let me die. Would not let me die. Well, surprisingly, this base is doing good, so surprising. Indeed. Wonder what happens if we had this in the center. Also, what if we switched everything around here? What if we had more junk in the trunk and more heroes in the front? I don't know. These are all weird things. What if we actually switched and had this as the butt of the base? So flipped it around and had this as the butt. So if this was up here and this stuff was down here, that could work too. Boy, it could work in either direction. Oh, I'm scratching my head. That would actually work. Would that be better? Would that be better to have back spawns with this and front spawns with that? Yes. Oh dear God, what if we reverse this? Oh, yeah. That would... Okay, so then they would come all the way up and then go back down in. Oh, they'd have to go a really long distance for anything. The front would have to come all the way and go back in. Yeah. That could potentially be good. What am I... This is... Okay, this... What if... Yeah. Dear God. This could actually be even more interesting. Huh. Indeed. We could actually flip this around. Have this be the front and this be the butt. What do you guys think of that? What if we flip this around? And had this for the protection and back. Oh, dear God. I'm scratching my head here. There's thoughts. These are interesting thoughts. It could work. I'm letting you guys see me do stuff. I'm telling you guys my ideas in advance. So people can't say, oh, I came up with that first. No, he didn't, dude. So we could flip this around. And if we flip this around, that would actually be pretty interesting. God, I'm going to have to test that too. Unfortunately, I keep coming up with these ideas, and that's the problem. I don't want to test them. Testing them takes time. I think this would work flipped if you completely reverse this space. Had this pointing that way, and had this pointing this way. It would work. Also, this would work just in the center. Move this into the center and make it a brand new kind of death box. But I don't even know what they call this. This is... I'm thinking this is a new creation that no one's really come up with something like this before. Because I've never seen anything like this before. Yeah. Destroyer or Desolator, something like that we'll call it. We'll name it after that new hero. Because I think it sort of looks like the new hero. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comments below. But, my God, we came up with another crazy base design. I think it looks cool, though. I think it looks cool. I think you could work in either directions. You could flip the inside, make it outside. So you could have this way, this way, this way, this way. You could have it in the middle. You have it rotated some way. Man, you can do all sorts of things with this. It's basically taking it down to two entrances that become one entrance in the back. So it really works great for Vlad Dracula. Vlad Dracula spins right there in the center and takes out both sides. Both sides in one shot. That's the benefit. And Santa would do the same. We're forcing everything to be like in the area of effect for Santa and for Vlad Dracula. And that new guy, that new Desolator, the same thing. His area effect is perfect for this back little portion here, just pounding away and just... That's why I made the base. I was thinking about him. And that's why I'm naming the base after that hero, because that was sort of the thought behind it. With that new hero, if you have a setup like this, that really puts it and makes that one hero be able to do everything for both sides. Hint, hint, thump, thump, if you wanted a solo. If you wanted just that hero to just be on the board, you put him right here. You can solo with that new hero, that Desolator, or what the heck his name is. I can't remember for the life of me. Whoopsies. Should have looked him up and had him up somewhere. Or it's some weird name. It's like very boring and not memorable. But he would go right here, right smack dab in the center. And as soon as they started coming down the hallways, on either side, he would proc, 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 and proc again. He'd be ridiculously overpowered in this space. That was sort of my thought behind this, for this particular setup, for him to solo, or for Vlad Dracula to solo. Either him, Vlad Dracula, or that new hero right here, just right here. Imagine that. Think about your soloing potential with this particular base here. How good it would be for soloing Just think about it. I'm gonna try it. Oh, eventually. But I wanted to show you guys so you guys can have a chance to do 2 of the patches tonight. So yeah, people are gonna be having the new hero, and I think this is gonna be a new base to utilize that new hero for soloing. Dun 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 dun, which would actually make for great leveling as well. Imagine soloing like a M or N wave and getting ridiculous amounts of experience. This base could probably give it to you. Just think about that. You could solo a wave M or N by putting that new hero right there and just smack them. Or Vlad Dracula. I don't think Santa could solo it, but I think Vlad could solo it, or I think the new hero could solo it and just bam, stick him right there. And just how powerful that will be. Just look at it, it's perfect for that. It really traps all the heroes right there for the spinning. It really does a great job. So, yeah, it could work. Think about it. Think about it. You know you want it. Check it out. Give it a test. I keep coming up with crazy new ideas. Give them a test. But yeah, hopefully this was a quick one. Hopefully I showed you guys the base setup, the layout, the what's up of it. So yep. Have a good ones, guys. Have a good ones. I gotta. Or wait. Nah. I'll separate this and make another video for my main account. I gotta do some stuff on my main account. Show you guys that too. Come on. Got all this stuff for you guys. Have a good ones. Have a good one. See you shortly. Got the patch coming out here. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I think this base could be useful. I think it's been good. I think we can take advantage of it. I think it's gonna be interesting. I think there's more that I can do with it. I'm gonna try and keep some of those things secret for now because I would like to try it myself. I believe we can get a zigzag back. I think there's gonna be a trick to get a zigzag back. Right now, if you try and trim any of these walls, you will run into a problem. But I think I know how to alleviate the problem. The problems. I think I know how to fix it. And I think I'm going to try. I think I have an idea. And it could potentially work. Yeah, it should work. It should work. I think it should. Yeah, well. Alright. Have a good ones, guys. Have a good ones. What do you guys think of all the crazy new setups recently? But I was telling you guys about the setup in the last one, and I did it. So what do you guys think of it? What do you guys think? Just let me know in the comments below. Comments below.